Good afternoon and welcome to Phoenix Media Hub, catching up with figures, representatives and community members around Queensland to bring you the latest news and promote local events that are coming up and how you can get involved. I'm your host Sam Gunders, and with us this afternoon is Gareth Ball, the Deputy General Manager of Queensland Raceways. Afternoon, Gareth. How are you today?
Afternoon, Sam. I'm very well, thank you.
Now, just in your words, what do you think is important about the Raceway and how did it come to be this way through the years?
The Raceway was built in 1999. It meets a need for motorsport in the community. Motorsport is a really big driver and it's got a good economy behind it. We not only cater for the top end of motorsport, but we also cater for the lower level motorsport and even recreational car and car enthusiasts at our venue. We've tried to meet the needs of the community as it's grown, and motorsport has changed and is ever evolving in what we do out there, and we make sure that we run the events to cater for what the people like at the time.
Okay, and how do you think motorsport is important for the Ipswich community?
The Ipswich precinct, the motorsport precinct out there is the biggest facility and closest to Brisbane as being capital city. It brings so many people. We bring at our track about 350,000 people to the facility per year. So just the economic benefit of bringing all those people into the Ipswich community, from people hiring hotels, buying fuel, buying food, all those type of things are beneficial to the region, and also the money that it brings into the racetrack for us as a business as well.
Of course. So do you get all walks of life coming in, or are some sports bigger drawers than others? Yeah,
definitely we do. We've got quite a range of motorsport. Motorsport can be quite an expensive sport, so we have, for instance, the V8 supercars coming there at the end of July and August, which is probably the pinnacle of motorsport in Australia. They bring with them a different category of races as well, but we cater for the local the guys without the big budgets as well. So we run race meetings throughout the year all the time. We also have drift events on quite regularly. We have about 22 of those. We do a lot of cruise sessions and open tracks where people can come out and use their normal road going cars on the circuit in a safe and controlled environment. We have people who have $1 million Ferraris that come out and race them, all the way down to guys who are just out of school that have built their car themselves and they want to get out and race those as well. So we cater for a wide range of people inside our facility.
Well, yeah, and you've got an annual event, the Mopar Madness. Can you go into a bit of detail about what that is?
Yeah, well, Mopar Madness is actually coming up in a couple of weeks. It's more of our recreational car enthusiast market that we target with that type of product. What we do is we open up the track for guys to come along with their normal road going cars. They can have their friends in their car, they can take them out onto the track. We replicate similar speeds to what happens out onto the highways, but it's all in a safe and controlled environment. It's like a car show as well, so we have a static car show that's there, and we do some other little events inside that and we give trophies for that. But it's more about the recreational car enthusiast market, that we're giving a avenue and a place for them to come and enjoy their cars in a safe environment. Okay,
fantastic. And if you wanted to bring along a car, how would you get involved?
Depending on what type of event you wanted to get involved in, for drifting, for instance, which is more of the 18 to 30-year-old market, they would just need to jump onto our website, find out when the next event was. We run 22 of those a year. They can come along, they sign up, they sign the disclaimers, they pay a fee to come along, and they can take part in any event that's from there.
Okay. Do you need to have an open license, for instance?
No, you can have a provisional license to go out there. Can't do anything with the learner guys. Although in saying that, some racing events and some competition events, we have people who are racing out there that don't actually hold a driver's license, but they've been racing for so long they have a racing license and they're able to take part in our events and fall under that. So.
Which I guess would be a bit weird, because they'd be allowed to race but they wouldn't be able to drive to or from the circuit.
That's correct. They can go 200 kilometres an hour down our front straight and race around our corners, but they've got to have their parents drive them home at the end of the day, so that's good.
Well, Gareth, thanks for coming in. That's unfortunately all the time we've got for you. But if you would like to find out some more information on the upcoming events, log on to www.queenslandraceway.com.au for all the events coming up. Thanks again, Gareth.
Thanks, Sam. Pleasure to be here.
You're watching Phoenix Media Hub.